Welcome, Seasparkles Corner viewers, to the Sci-Fi Spectacular. We're going to be having special reviews, special videos, all for your entertainment and enjoyment. All themed around Star Trek, Star Wars, and various other science fiction memorabilia. So get your drinks ready, because the Sci-Fi Spectacular of Star Trek, Star Wars, Babylon 5, and Red Dwarf begins now. Enjoy your favorite beverages, because I got some from my personal stock on my ship. Enjoy. The Spectacular. So, Starfleet Captain David has started the Sci-Fi Spectacular. Well, my ally Sith Chris will review this as my gauntlet to Starfleet Captain David's reviews. Now, enjoy this review of Transformers crossover from Cybertron to Tatooine. I bring you Boba Fett. Well then, I guess it's time for a review. So Boba Fett, you long time. Oh, no. Oh, here it is. Let's contact. This is my scalpel. So let's begin with the collision. Well, these are from the Death Star. Alright, you know what? Ah, okay, I found the mechanism for this mission. Turns out I've been doing it wrong the whole time. Oh great, there's more. For this anyway. I don't get why we're on Earth. We could have been on Clibnar 3590. In this review. Sure. Ah, Sith Cars, please come out of nowhere. Help us review. My name is Klobner. Jeez. Well, I think I look like my grandfather. Alright, well, once as my nagging is done, we can begin this review. Alright, so we have unboxed the top part. Now what's next on these instructions of opening this? Oh! So there are stats. Looks like Boba Fett has the strength of 9, intelligence of 10, speed of 8, endurance, rank, courage, and firepower of an even 10, but has no force knowledge. Pity. I'd kill him. So, what's next? Ah! Looks like we brought instructions. Oh, it's a catalog. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Oh, it's a small booklet. Oh. Well, that's something I'll remember one day, so we'll need that later. Alright. So, to begin this video again, we're going to slowly eject said, I guess the action figures is what the humans call it. And it has a really, look at tiny Boba Fett. Look how tiny he looks. And they say this guy has a strength power of 10. I can kill the guy. Oh, but the ship is magnificent. Alright, so what are these in the back? Alright, so we remove these clips in order to take out the ship. Is it me or do these clips remind me of TIE fighters? Like Lord Vader? To be honest. Why waste time if you can just do this? Oh, there's another one. Alright, oh, great. Guess I gotta take off my robotic hands. Alrighty, let's continue on with this. Okay, who made this? Well, Hasbro, you and I are now enemies. Who puts the little TIE fighters, these poor little things? And again, we have enough clones to make our own colony. Overlord. Oh, great, I'm just some more. There, let's just do it this way. Something tells me Captain David. The simplest to me. I'm guessing he is. Hopefully not. Oh, great, we're done. Goodness. Oh! Are you also struggling? No. Give me something from the little effect. Come on. I command you as your god. Oh. Oh. The ship's broken, isn't it? So this is a little Boba Fett. Wow. Neatly, very well decorated. Okay. Yeah, that was out of character. Yeah, you can sit down right there, can you? Yeah, sit down while I get your ship ready. Alright. Oh, what's this? This must be... Oh, this is the missile! Oh, great, I'll start some on the ground filter. Alright, so these missiles... Oh, it's also strapped in there, too. Oh, great. And I thought the nightmare was done. Is it over? Yes, this is a missile that goes to the so-called Slave 1. Will you hold up, please? And let's remove this magical. I'm watching you, rubber stuff. Let's remove the magical mission. They're killing me here. Oh, great. Is that it? Is that all? Well then, it seems like these are transformed. I'm a genius, anyway. Cheap plastic. My method's going to much good. I thought it should be made out of these materials. Come on. Oh, great, another one. So these are my biggest enemies. And I thought Jar Jar Binks and I were great nemesis. Oh, Jar Jar, if you're watching, I'm sorry. But I found a new enemy. Am I right? May you please exit. Oh, sweet. Alright, so... This looks pretty easy. So, oh, look at that, buddy. You got a seat. Just sit down. Sit down. Enjoy yourself. Pee. Oh. Oh. Right. Alright, you have to sit down again. Alright, so without looking at the steps, I'm going to guess this. Oh, steps. Oh. Remove pilot if needed. Well, we haven't been in there yet. Let's see, forward. Well, this is forward. Pop his head out. Oh! Well, the seat moves forward. Ah! Oh! Oh! No antenna came off. Well then, so we're putting you back in here now. Look at that, buddy. You're driving yourself crazy. Oh, that stayed on. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, put you back in there. Now, do this. Okay. Behind. You know what? I'm going to just wing it. Okay. I'm gonna wing it. So these are arms. Arms come off. Arms get out. Well, I got the one. Alright, I got the arms out. Cool. One arm is out. Oh, great. There's more I gotta do. Alright. Oh! Oh, I didn't suspect this. I now understand. I now understand what they mean. Ta-da! Cool. Alright, now we gotta flap the arms out. So this goes up like this. It goes up like this. Well, I do love the transformation sequence on this. It's actually pretty... Actually, it's very pleasing. It's quite simple. Difficult, yes. Simple. No. Slightly. No, they're on this one. Oh! I got it wrong. Okay, so the way out is this way. Like this. Ah! Done. Okay, so this one goes on like this. This is quite the interesting transformation. So far I got his arms out. I've been pulling a David and not listening to instructions. Oh, okay. Does it have his gun? Oh, I've been doing that wrong too. Okay. Oh, Boba Fetty Wonton, you got yourself ready for this part. Now comes... Okay. And... the gun bullet goes here. So, this doesn't come off in half, so which means it has to be... Oh, it's forced up like this. Somewhat. Oh, right, the legs. It's rather interesting indeed. Ah! Your legs are backwards. You tie it down, you ain't got no legs. And then you separate into two legs, gently removing those. And that's when you 360 degree. 360 degrees. Oh, cool. All right, cool. I solved the puzzle. Let me go back here. Nice. It's actually going to be great. See, I am a genius. And this comes up like this. Oh, we're going to turn his legs first. Let's make it seem right. His crotch is in his back. Okay. Gently do this. Ta-da! Well, let me. Something feels like it's missing. Let me observe without the directions. No! Wait. This comes up fully somehow. But how? Ah! Wait. Oh! I found a new piece. I found a new faction button thing. Oh! Okay! These do come off somehow, because these are separate parts. Wow. I have finally solved this. I have finally solved this. It is now the right way to make the slave one into a transformer. Oh, okay. It's the other way. I have to. Whatever. We'll do it this way. We'll do it this way first. This goes like this, not the other way. This is harder than I thought, but I got it just about right. So let's take it back a couple steps. Reminds me of that Voltron episode of Robot Chicken went, Boba Fett, stop! Jeez. Whatever. We'll do the leg last. So, according to this right here goes back here, but 2 flips go up and the thing goes on his ass. What the hell? I just had it. This is it. I have it. Piece by piece.
Are you putting it on upside down?
No. This goes like this. Because ship transforms like this.
Oh.
Oh, God. This is... What? Why you no shoot? Oh. Sorry. Let's go. Oh, there's not functions, right? Gah! You're not like my motorcycle. My motorcycle's 4 easy steps. This is 16 steps. And I already got the hands right. I got everything else right, so... Curse you, Captain David. I can tell you that. Oh, it does go back on. Thank God. Thank God. I can just cheat my way through here. What did I think about that earlier? Alright, you go like this, and you go like this. Don't look! Like this. That's for sure like this. Forward straight. That's y'all. See in a sec. Okay, we are back to step 10. Well, this says put this like this. Okay, I put it like that. Okay, I got that step done. But then you flip this down. That's the part I'm trying. I feel so stupid. No, you got it right. You got it right, Dave. That's it right there. It takes a genius to tell me how to do this.
Like, I've just transformed to water transformers.
I can tell. Well, now there's only one thing left to do when you have something like this. What? No gun? Why you don't have a gun? No, they're not for his hands. I know. I'm looking at it now. Well, we transformed Clint Eastwood. Well, let's put him on the podium. I'm sorry, guys. I don't transform things much. David's more experienced than I am. What? This is actually... Hey, you're not going to do the Macarena. You're going to stay standing. So that's Boba Fett. So one thing to do. Now let's take a good close at it. Close look at it. Alright, so seems about right. But there's something missing. There are 2 modes of the Slave 1. We've only done 2. There's one more. Yeah, there's the 3rd. Set it in the back. In the back somewhere. Where did this go? There's actually 2 other modes of the ship. There's it sitting, there's it standing like that, and then there's that. So, my challenge is to reverse everything back. This won't take that long, it's actually pretty easy. Alright, so remove said gun from here. The gun is somewhere in here. I'll pick it up later. I'll pick it up, it's not that far. Probably fell somewhere. I need to like tighten the grips on these. If I got one right here. I'll put it back on later. We'll look on the floor in a bit. Alright, so let's redo everything we've done. So, from what David did, we did whatever. Just put it back like I found it, like this. The legs come away, alright. Let's reverse everything. Like this. Go. Now we turn you around 180 degrees. This way. Okay. Now he's. Okay, this is pretty sick. Oh. Okay. Oh, wrong way. It's this one. I'm a god. Okay. So. This goes like this. Jeez, okay. Cool. Awesome. This goes right here. Cool. Now, hands go backwards. Like this. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Alright, so. If I'm right, which I'm gonna be right anyway. Hands fold in. We fold this in somehow. Like so. Okay. And same with the other side. Fold that in like so, and presto. Alright. Okay. Leave that alone. Pull this out. Like this, and bring this out. Fold it up like this. And we close that back up. Then we bring out Boba Fett Wonton. Push the chair forward, insert his head like so. Do that, push the chair back, put Boba Fett back. Jeez. This isn't a hard one. Alright. And then this goes here, and this goes here. Nope, too far, too far, too far. Too far. Okay. This goes like this. This goes like this. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, I got it right away. Cool. This goes like that, now it goes like that, and then these we fold down like this. We unfold these flappy flappies like this, and we do that. No, too high. Okay. Well, that was easy. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it in this mode for. Oh no, just giving it a couple pieces. Got this piece right here, which goes actually like this. Both, but you can't get out. Where is the last blaster? It's in his hand. We're rotating it. Put it up on the floor. Now there's a second form to it. Oh, that's just.
It's what you've already done.
That's just that. That's it. Oh, whoa! Oh, I transformed it perfectly. Well, I guess I might as well give my review about this. Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty cool if I could just. Oh, that'd have been sick. That would have been sick as a third form. There's a couple reviews I'm going to put about this. One of them being the glass doesn't stay put that much.
Well, you are doing a review.
Yeah, it doesn't stay put that much. It's always loose. And I know it's not Boba Fett because he's not even touching the glass that much. So, let's put the head back here, but let's just take it forward. Probably... Okay. Alright, cool. Everything seems to be... Even the scrapes on the Slave 1 is actually how it would be. But there's some minor details here. There are minor stuff here. It never had screws. That's what a tiny Boba Fett. They can work a lot better on it. So they're missing a lot on this. The pauldrons. But okay, I understand it's a transformer. I know that, so that's fine by me. But why not have little hidden guns for him? You know, But I give it a good score. I like it. Oh, how convenient. I don't have to put it anywhere else. I give it a great score. It's terrific. It's well, who made this? Hasbro? Doesn't Hasbro make all the Star Wars toys? But I give this a great review, about good 9 out of 10 solid. It looks like we have. Wow. When did Obi-Wan Kenobi have a ship? What? These are figures. Lightsabers. Vader helmet voice changer. Right, Grievous had a bike, but why did they give him? What did they give Grievous in this one? Oh, his bike. How do you make Grievous out of that? It's just a circle. Whatever. But out of character, it's a great transformer. Everything's on mark. The blaster's somewhere around here somewhere. We'll find it. That would be complete. Just the only small part that I have, a couple of them, is the glass. Things are so loose and not even having a little support thing to even keep them on there. The tiny Boba Fett, I'll let it slide because it's really tiny. So I understand these space, but it looks like a tiny Power Ranger. Well, I'm gonna call you Boba Fetty Wonton. That's pretty much the only name I can give you.
So the Dark Destroyers decide to take up having Sith Chris review Slave One. Well, I have picked, Seasparkle has picked to review all the way from the Delta Quadrant, made an alliance with the Borg, faced the Scorpion, and got home intact from the final episode of Voyager, the armored variation of the USS Voyager.
Hi everybody, we are now going to do a review on the Starship Voyager, the armored one. If you watch Star Trek, you know in season 6, Janeway came from the future and brought this as a way to armor up Voyager so it could make it home quicker. And so this is that Voyager. What comes with it is this book. See all these sweet pictures? There's a picture of it from the back side, and the full picture in here in the book with the little Voyager, and there's another aspect of it armored. You can see now what parts were armored and what wasn't. And here's some pictures from the episode. But this is a real good page. See, it shows the armored Voyager from all 5 different angles. And there it shows it from the show fighting. And here's just some, anonymous pictures of that. But on the back, it also shows Voyager. Now, let's get to the meat of this. This is the box. And it shows on each side of the box. And here's it in the box. Okay. Now, I have never done this before, so, and there's the empty box. And on the bottom of the Voyager, it has, I guess this is this number of it. USS Armored Voyager 7551AB. And I guess that's where this is a collectible, in my opinion, should not come out of the box, but David wanted me to somehow take it out of the box. And I'm going to keep everything and then put it back in the box nice and neat. And here it is. And there it is. It comes with a little stand, and I'm going to put it all back in the box when I'm done, so that way David can take good care of it. Alright, I'm not going to go to the work of unwrapping it, but this goes on a stand like this.
You know I don't keep these in the boxes. These are my ships.
Okay. In my opinion, I liked the Armored Voyager better than the other Voyager because it kind of looked neat. And here's how it goes on the stand, people. And there it is. Voyager. Voyager, out of all my opinions of all the ships, is one of my favorites because it was so different from all the other Federation ships. And I'm sure all of you know why it was so different. Voyager made it all the way back in the Delta Quadrant, and it had gel packs in it and all kinds of things. So that's why I liked all the Star Trek ships, but out of them, I think Voyager, when it got the armor, is the most cool looking. It's so original and different looking, and there it is. I hope you enjoy my review of it, and look at Ryu over there eating. Isn't he cute?
Oh, hey guys! I didn't see y'all there. Well, let's see what I can have. Let's see what I can have for my little meal here, shall we? Hey, you two, aren't those people doing that like Sci-Fi Spectacular thing? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? It's easy to do Star Trek and Star Wars, but how many people knows Red Dwarf? Oh, I got a brother here. I decided I want to fish. I'm going to challenge Seasparkle and Chris to make fish that I'll judge.
Challenge accepted.
Okay.
All right then.
All right.
Let's do it. And there's the Seasparkle and there's the Chris
Hi,
doing the
everybody.
fish
Welcome.
off.
Okay, well, since I'm going to do with my fish, we are going to have tilapia. And they haven't opened it. Where is the tilapia?
Right in front of you. Right in front of you. Behind you now. You're looking.
Oh, all right, there it is. First we got to open it up. We will give an equal portion to Chris and an equal portion to me. One, two. And it's tilapia, premium, purchased from our favorite grocery store. Save a lot. All right. I'm going to open up my fish. And the fish is frozen, but this fish you're supposed to keep frozen until you cook. To preserve freshness. All right, now I'm gonna open up Chris's. Alright, there you go, Chris. I'm gonna throw this out. We're done with that. And I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna cook my fish in the toaster oven, and I'm gonna start with my Iggy Wiggies. I'm going to be having 3 containers for my fish.
You stealing me egg?
You get yourself another one out the refrigerator, dear. All right. I forgot, I gotta get down flour too.
Oh yeah. Wait. The lady stole me egg.
Chris, would you grab me down the flour, please? It's in the silver container there on the bottom shelf.
Always bloody beans. We like dirty beans. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you,
There you
love.
go, chap.
All right. I've got to get a container.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, I said the old lady's turn.
Okay.
Actually, Chris, it's okay for you both to be cooking.
I don't wait for her to finish hers first. That way,
All right. I'm done with this. If you don't need it, you want to put it back up, please?
I still need it anyway.
Huh?
Yeah, I need it.
Oh,
That's why that.
there you go. All right. And now we're going to take
Want to pass me that pan if it's okay? Ah, fuck.
I did breading too.
breadcrumbs and Parmesan. All right, now I'm going to sprinkle some salt. And all three. And some pepper. And for color, some parsley in both, just a half a pinch, and I'm going to add a hint of garlic. Salt for both. Now I'm going to mix. The flour will adhere to the egg, and then that's going to give us some flavor. Alright, and I'm going to cook it in a toaster oven.
Oh! I like smash so much.
Alright, I'm going to start with the first fish. And I'm going to thoroughly rub it.
Give it a massage.
And then I'm going to dip the egg in it really well. And then I'm going to Parmesan and breadcrumbs. I'm going to make sure it's well coated. And then I'm going to put it on the rack for the toaster oven. Okay.
Oh, it's just on the toaster oven. Huh. Can I go in there?
We'll go in there. Where?
Alright, what about it?
That can't go in the microwave.
Not on the microwave, the toaster oven.
Oh, no, that's not for that. That's for the bottom for the
Ah, okay.
waffle line. I'm putting it on different on the toaster oven. Okay,
When you're done with the egg stuff on the
here you go. Might as well just use that same eggs.
same egg.
Put those 2 eggs back in the fridge. They stay cold.
I just need one.
All right.
Oh, I need this one. The other is just for me.
Now I gotta wash my hands.
Alright, my turn. Yeah, go like that. I'll introduce mine.
Alright. Now we're gonna put this, spray this on top. Both sides. Put a microwave. And
Microwave? You mean the toaster
the
oven?
toaster oven. Sorry about that. Now I'm gonna put it right into the toaster oven. And I'm gonna hit. Bake. Stay on. Here we go. I'm gonna broil it, I think. And that's all the prep for me. Do you want any of these?
Oh, I need those. Oh, that's how they're still here. That's
The
all.
breadcrumbs and the Parmesan and all that? Okay, you should. Here's a Mario's thing. Go.
Not quite. He's actually modifying it.
Yeah.
Changing it.
Excuse me. Are you done with these? Done with these? Okay, let me take them off.
Oh, this is tell about mine then. So mine, in Sicily, adobo and sazon, breaded with a little bit of olive oil mixed with the eggs, some sazon in the eggs as well. Just put it right there, please, if you don't mind. Same concept, just minus a couple things. This is a bit frozen.
Are you gonna cook yours in the microwave or the toaster oven after?
I need it in the toaster oven. 'Cause
Okay.
I would make it on the stove, that's crazy. Because, you know, I have adobo in it. She washed it
I'm
up with
broiling
the
my
adobo.
fish.
You're boiling your fish.
Broiling.
I was about to say. So you're boiling.
No, I'm not boiling it. I'm not making a stew.
Always the message out whenever you're in the kitchen. So yeah. So I took flour, mixed it with sazon and adobo, 2 packages of sazon, and about a tablespoon of adobo to get the flavor. Sazon's usually for coloring food. I don't look for anything in particular. So it's a big piece, it's getting extra breaded. I'm layering it. You know, I feel like I should cook my hands. Yes! Alright, I know I should have put that last steak in there. That's alright. Want to put it in there?
Oh, gosh.
No, crack it in there.
Oh.
Roar! There we go. We're gonna get extra texture on that. Alright. Let's even it up. It's like when I used to work at Chick-fil-A. Except we bread the chicken with gloves on.
Gloves right over there you could have used.
Oh no. I got lazy. I took the easy way out.
We got about 100 gloves over there.
100, but none of them want me. You know what I mean? Since you didn't get breaded evenly like that one. Alright. Now we're gonna give you some loving. So, how are you doing, Seasparkles? How's your day?
Oh, it was busy.
Tell me about your day while we bread this fish.
Okay. Well, we went out to lunch at Polo, and
What's polo?
it was called Polo something or other.
Pollo?
And
P-O-L-L-O? Pollo?
yeah. And
Okay, I know just what you're
Wesley
talking about.
thought it was gonna be a fancy place, so he told me to get
Fancy restaurant.
dressed up a little bit, and I was way overdressed. I put on a going to church skirt because I thought Wesley was taking me to some place like
So you went to
Red
Pollo
Rock.
Tropical.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew it.
And so
I'm gonna tell you that's their food.
the,
It's
the
always
service
fancy
was
one.
disappointing.
Which one did you go to?
The one on Lent Boulevard by the by the bookstore, and I went there and I ordered flan. They didn't give me flan. I ordered green beans, and they had red peppers in the green beans, so I was having to pick out red peppers and onions.
I should
and that wasn't green beans. And then the pork was dry.
Well, it's Spanish style, remember. It's Spanish style.
And so there was no flavor to it. And it needed some sauce to it.
You know what they need in there since it's a Spanish restaurant? Adobo.
And, okay, they didn't give Wesley either his yellow rice. He said, I ordered yellow rice, so we went and showed him the receipt. They only had a couple things what we ordered on each plate. They didn't get it right. And so, well, that was disappointing. I never want to go back there, let's put it that way.
Oh, we're done with these now. We should dispose of them.
They gotta be washed.
Well, now the
When we do the... Alright, here's mine all nice and broiled in the toaster oven. Now, it's Chris, it's time to shine.
My turn. Alright, so we're gonna cook my fish in the toaster. But we're gonna bake. Close the magical machine thingy. You set it to bake. Okay. Don't look! You cheater! Cook it down. Nice and medium. There's just a timer. 15 minutes at most. That's all we need. Alright, shall we get some history of fish? They live in the water. Water is clear, we drink it. We're drinking a fish's house. We are horrible. We're drinking the fish's homes. What is wrong with you people? Don't look at me like I did. Oh. I'm sorry.
Excuse you!
That was the caviar. I did not eat what caviar. No, I did not eat fish, babies. It was artificial. It was oh, I can't find my way out of this one, can I? Well, it was her idea. I'm gonna play dirty. It was her idea.
What?
These fishes were fresh. She killed them.
Yes, I slaughtered them.
You're fired. More news about fish. They swim.
They can breathe underwater, they cheat.
I wish I could cheat on.
We cannot.
I wish we could breathe underwater. You know how cool that would be?
I wanted to get gills implanted, but Fry took them all.
I'm gonna show you a magic trick that's very impossible. No one knows about this trick. How do I do that? I'm gonna pull my pipe out of my hat. Oh, that's magic together. Bake, 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 bake.
It's quicker to broil than it is to
Next
bake.
time I use an easy bake oven. It'll make it easier for me. The final ingredient is yellow.
For fish.
So yeah, let me tell you about this cake. You should try it. Yeah, it has peanut butter in it.
Oh, I am trying to lose weight. I'm also trying to find out when the fall festival is.
Never. You're not invited.
It should be this month.
Only classy gentlemen. Not ladies. You are neither a lady or gentleman. You are a woman.
Yes.
Yes! That's not a woman at all. That's a man.
I was female.
So you want to see this monstrosity?
Okay. I'm gonna turn the light on here so we'll be ready for the taste test.
This isn't a Motel 6.
That was Motel 12.
Number 1 is yours, Chris.
Oh, that's why I cut 1 in half. Because the 1 in half is mine. That's all we need. It's like a giant chicken nugget.
Okay, now let's just see what our contestants here prepared. Blue plate is my mom's. I believe it was broiled and breaded fish. And good so, Chris, there, providing me with the tartar sauce. And this here's my mom's recipe. Now,
My tartar sauce.
now I will try it without the tartar sauce first, just to see. Okay. Tastes good. Got the tartar sauce. Now we'll try it with a little bit of tartar sauce. Don't judge me for only using a 4-piece dining set.
Watch out.
Okay. Let's try this one. It is
Wipe your mouth, sir.
it's quite good with the tartar sauce. Well, Chris, technically, this David should be down here. That way people can't see the napkin.
I don't work, I'm new.
Now, let's cleanse the palate with a little bit of my fine tea.
Champagne.
Okay, now
Originals.
let's see what Master Chris has prepared. Now, as based on my understanding, he baked his and used a fairly similar recipe. I'm only pausing this one. I'm going to definitely finish that one. Okay.
Want the tartar sauce?
Well, the smell definitely comes out of this one quite pronounced. Definitely got a little bit more spice to it. That's fine, good flavor there without the tartar sauce. Now we'll try Mr. Chris's here recipe with the tartar sauce. Okay, be fair about this, and about even amount.
The winner's read.
Who wins?
Well, we got a fairly strange impasse here. Chris's is quite good without the tartar sauce. However, my mom's here with the tartar sauce is quite exquisite. I think we actually have quite a draw here. And bread covering wise, this one's very, very, very good thick covering here. Look at this. Yes. Now, my mom's here definitely is a lot more lightly breaded here. Definitely. I'll be enjoying my meal here with this one without tartar sauce. This one with the tartar sauce. So, I do
Who's the
believe
winner?
It's a draw.
I do believe we got a draw here.
It's a draw.
We both won.
Turkey!
Turkey.
I'm very pleased.
We both won. We should do it for.
Now,
we gotta do it.
I will let Master Chris and Mistress Seasparkler celebrate before the camera, while I exit stage right.
We gotta do this right.
We won! We won!
A fair game.
Fair game.
Like,
Fair game,
people
good
like take
sir.
photos. It's just
Oh, fair game, good sir.
wait. It's like those news things.
Fair game, good sir. We won, we both won, we won, we both won, we both won.
You suck! They're throwing it back on. You suck! You suck! You both aren't good at
I get the
cooking!
victory prize.
You both are horrible cooks! Frosh can cook better than both of you! Better than vodka!
I get the victory prize.
You know running tilapia? Vodka!
To be you.
That's a rat! When this Frosh can get us some time in the show! I'm not in my bottle!
Alright. Now, thank you for watching this. Thank you for watching the Sea Sparkles Corner. As always, feel free to pass this video along to your good fellows and the mams and the lads and the lasses and such. And as always, feel free to give us the subscribe button usage. That way, we know you like the video, like our channel, and feel free to press that like button as well, because we know you like it. And feel free to comment below what you think of their presentation of doing the recipes and the recording of this very unique one. Oh, by the way, as the person who this is from Red Dwarf would say, fish! Chris is actually getting it better than I do, because he's actually doing what he does in Red Dwarf. Hey, give me my piece of fish back, seriously, so I can go ahead and enjoy my fish. So, Starfleet Captain David, brought the question Voyager, presented by Seasparkle. And then
Hi, everybody.
the Dark Destroyer had one of the Chris's do the Slave One. Well, unfortunately, the Sith Chris is busy bringing pain and misery to a planet, so he sent one of the other Chris's to do this. So we're going to actually have them both using material that is canon to each franchise, as in for Intrepid class USS Voyager, that will be Star Trek Voyager the series, and for Slave One, that will be official canon animated series and the movies. Series as in all of the animated series that was made by Disney. So I will be presenting and be picking category by category and then using that information. One will go, then the other will go, and then I will keep a scorecard over who wins. So we're going to start with the principal category is how well are they made, as in what is their defenses, be it shields, armor, and such. So I believe we'll start this round off, and we'll let USS Voyager go first.
Okay, why I like the Voyager is, if you remember, as in regards to the weapons.
This is about defenses, shields, and hull.
Oh, we're not talking about weapons?
We're not talking about weapons, we're talking about
Okay.
defenses.
All right, defenses. All Star Trek ship has shields, front, back, and sides, and they have the ability to repair. Also, Voyager has regenerative shields, and they had that in every episode. So when they were getting shot at, basically they were pretty darn safe. And as for others, and in the last episode of Voyager, which I know we're not supposed to talk about, but they also had armor plating on top of the shields. But the Voyager has awesome shields, and Voyager does not have cloaking abilities, but it has shields for defenses.
Okay, now Chris, how about the Slave One? What is that one's hull and shields like?
Shields
It has shields.
If it
It does
has.
have shields. It has reinforced armor plating. That's the material it's made out of. But it has powerful shield generators, which would enable well, the driver Boba Fett or any other 3 drivers, such as Ando Okada, which briefly used it to basically disable the craft in its quarry. But the Slave one has the whole material. It is just armor plated, just like the Duro Steel, but not quite similar. And the power fuel generators actually come from the it's actually right down here. For example, in the let me a sec. He did use it in a recent battle. He used it in the Escape from Cloud City and also the mission to Serrano. But my go on it, it's very durable when it comes to shields, depending on what the Voyager has again.
The Voyager has complete 100% shields over it, as well as armor plating, which is natural to Voyager, and it has regenerative shielding, where not only it can regenerate itself, but also can be boosted by the mechanic, which was what was her name?
Remember, I'm the presenter. I can't cheat.
B'Elanna Torres.
There you go.
B'Elanna Torres was able to help boost the shields. The Voyager has the ability to take energy and power from other areas to boost the shields up and past 100%.
Okay, it's a simple question. Has Slave One ever been seen with hull breaches in any of its material?
Recently, only once in the Clone Wars series.
Okay, then I'm going to have to call this one a draw because, despite my mom didn't mention it, in Year of Hell, Voyager was shown with many hull breaches. In fact, many cases and many episodes, Voyager, being one ship in its entire quadrant of space, has had hull breaches since Slave One has had hull breaches as well. And they both have shields. I'm going to call this one a draw.
Okay.
In the Year of Hell, which never happened at the end of 6 episodes, as we
Okay, we're moving on.
That's because they had temporal torpedoes.
Now, this category is a bit unique. Now, I'm pleased to promote that these weapons have to be used in multiple episodes. It cannot be a single episode, otherwise the weapon or upgrade is a plot device, okay? So, this is about weapons and tracking technology.
Oh, that's neat.
In general, okay? So basically, that means basically your weapons and the tracking systems used in movies and in series to shoot their prey. Since Voyager started the last one, Slave One will start this one. So I got a feeling, because this is Star Wars, this is probably going to be a while.
It is. So.
But by the way, please you have to mention if every weapon shot of that type of weapon was a hit
tracking system or just weapons?
This is weapons and tracking in general. Basically, how effectively can your ship bring its weapons and the pain to its victims.
I got this.
Please note also you can include weapons that have been used in planetary bombardments as well.
Whoa.
Since we're going to talk about...
I'd rather be talking about Babylon 5, because I'd have y'all impressed on that. But that's okay.
Now, the Slave One, when Boba Fett took it from his father and got it back from the space pirate Okana, it is obviously dangerous and just have some hidden weapons that were used in the anime series and the movies and the franchise of the list that he's told us about. Now, the tracking systems are my favorite part. It has dedicated sensors for masking and tracking, thus making him one of the best bounty hunters. That's why he is the best bounty hunter in the galaxies. As for weapons, it has plenty. Several hidden weapons, such as the... Oh, it's over here, sorry. Twin rotating blaster cannons, which are right here. The laser cannons as well, which these also count as that. The ones we use. The proton torpedo tubes. The ion cannon, the concussion missile launchers, the tractor beam projector, and the seismic charges, which were all used. The anime series used the seismic charges and the concussion mission launchers.
Okay, so those do actually properly count.
Yes. Aside from that, there is a hidden weapon that was not used in neither, but I'm not going to state it.
You can't mention it because I don't count.
I'm not going to mention it, but it's not going to count, but it's actually just... actually, no, it's not on this one. This is a different series one, but I'm going to pass it along. If I don't remember the weapon, I'll just label it. It's not going to be part of the discussion. But go ahead, Richard.
Okay, that was The Slave One by Chris. Now this is USS Voyager, presented by my mom. Weapons and tracking systems.
I'm gonna go online and get a list of that because Voyager has so many, and like he's using his online.
No, this is all.
Voyager is the only ship that has tri-cobalt torpedoes out of all the ships. And the tri-cobalt devices with subspace weapons, and it also has the ability to do high yield detonations and can tear holes in subspace. Also has TRIA, COCHRANES torpedoes as well.
That's the class of torpedoes Voyager started with.
Okay? And Voyager is a warship that was made to be able to withstand even the Badlands. It has
Who's the pilot?
it has
Navigator was calling Paris.
it
You'll get the
also
crew later on though.
Voyager also has the most advanced phaser capabilities that is far advanced everyone. It said it was told, this is what it says, has the most powerful weapons that Starfleet
That
has at
wasn't
the
until
end.
Cyber Class came
It
out.
has 2 forward torpedo chutes, 2 aft torpedo chutes. It also has 1 dorsal torpedo chute, and it has the ability to shoot from all sides, above and below, in a volleying, multi-purpose weapons
Which
angles.
actually only the 2 forwards
It's also
and the aft
armed
count,
with
'cause it never showed
advanced
using it.
phasers and regular photon torpedoes. It has 4 different torpedoes, as well as it has the only ship with quantum torpedoes, as well as
That would have
tri-cobalt
been the Dominion War refit, which was not USS Voyager.
as well. And it has bioneural circuitry, which aids in the advancements of all warp nacelles,
So pretty much Voyager got the turn.
as well as advanced phasers
Combat weapon.
for all sides. To be able, Voyager is the only ship to be able to shoot with advanced phasers out of front, back, all sides, as well as what? You wanted me to talk about weapons.
Well, one major problem here is that you're actually including the Dominion War refit in Intrepid class.
This is when it aired.
This is
when it left.
because this is USS Voyager. What was shown on screen, Star Trek Voyager.
This is Star Trek Voyager. This is what they left with to leave on
Yeah.
to go after the Marquis. I didn't talk about when it came back and refitted or after. This
Yeah, I
is
know.
when it left, because it was Voyager's job was to destroy the
Yeah,
Marquis.
it's got tri-cobalt torpedoes, basically in a nutshell. It's got 2 forward, 2 aft torpedo launchers. This was shown on camera, plus the phaser banks on it, which is reprogrammable thanks to Star Trek Next Generation, showing it being reprogrammable.
Okay.
Because the Voyager basically scaled over version of the Galaxy class. Plus, one major technicality here is that tracking-wise, every shot from the USS Voyager was shown to have hit. Can Boba Fett Slave One say that every shot hit? Given it was pursuing
times when he fought Boba Fett.
Considering he was pursuing Ben Kenobi, how many shots actually hit Ben Kenobi's
Actually,
little ship?
correction. It was, if I was right, it was Obi-Wan. No, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, Obi-Wan.
At
It
the
was Ben
dogfight of
Kenobi.
Geonosis.
Yeah. Yeah, so not every shot from Slave One hit.
The only one that missed would be the one for Boba Fett.
So basically, technicality here,
Voyager was like a secret weapon.
Voyager's got it in Voyager's got it in the tracking system. However, Slave One does have it in variety. However, USS Voyager's reprogrammable. Phaser banks also means that it's on the fly reprogrammable. So actually, Voyager does get it in weapons. Okay, now easy one. This is an easy one because this is what was shown on screen. We come now to the one that Voyager's probably going to steal this one. In a long space trip, you will want luxury. You'll want to be able to relax and enjoy your cup of coffee. So, Slave One started this one, and I didn't expect you to go into that very long one about the weapon systems and
I didn't say all the weapons
I know.
Voyager has.
Here we go to luxury, on-screen luxury. How would you say Voyager is in comfort and luxury when
A
out in
10.
space for long distances?
A 10.
Okay, you give it a 10.
Do you want me to list the things?
Well, just give a few highlights. What you
Okay,
consider
one.
of note from Voyager when it was in space.
Voyager has a holodeck which anybody can use to be able to go and fulfill their fantasies and do anything they like. 2,
Oh.
they have what used to be the captain's dining area, which they turned
Does that actually count?
into
Because that was shown multiple times.
a cooking area where Neelix would cook for everybody, and the crew, they often showed the crew sitting there talking and laughing. And then they had this, they also, other than that, they also showed where Neelix would do a talk once a week to all of them, and anybody could go in there and talk
Meeting
about
room,
it.
basically.
And Neelix was like the morale officer. His job was to keep the morale up of everybody, so which was a definite plus.
Yeah, it's Space.
And they also have the comfort of knowing they have a holographic doctor with all the advanced knowledge to be able to help them if they were sick, to deliver babies and do everything they need. Star Trek made sure that Voyager was fitted with every form of comfort needed, and also that they all had a replicator in all of their rooms, and where they could replicate special, let's say if somebody needed a chocolate ice cream because they were upset about something, they could go to a replicator and get that. And, or if they wanted a certain kind of tea or coffee, whatever, they had the replicators to help them. So all in all, when you think about it, and each of them had their own programs that they made for the holodeck, their favorite things what they could do, whether they wanted to go skiing or swimming or go to another planet. And Voyager sometimes would land on planets for
Skipping
vacations.
the landing because that's be the ship that's supposed to be.
Okay.
Okay.
But there's just a lot.
Yeah, all right.
Voyager.
Slave 1
Okay.
can.
If I may, the Slave 1 is not fitted for relaxing due to it's just a planetary. It's actually a planetary law enforcement interdiction build duty ship that Boba and Jango Fett rebuilt only for the necessity of bounty hunting. The only thing it has in it would be the many different cages for prisoners that they have.
So it's
So they have
Yeah,
nothing.
it's just an attack.
basically
craft.
it's got no luxury. It's got no resource.
No. It
Okay.
carries some resources, but it's only an attack craft, not.
All right. So
a
basically,
craft.
Voyager's got the luxury.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Well, the Federation always makes sure all their ships have luxury to really help their crews keep in good humor.
Yeah, but remember, Boba Fett is just a bounty hunter.
Okay. All right. Now we come up to the interesting part. Okay. This time around it's Slave 1. What is the most impressive detection feat that Boba Fett's done? Because this will determine detection.
Detection?
Yeah.
What kind of find a detection for?
Detection, as in it picked something up, an impressive feat of note of the ship's detection equipment.
You'd be surprised, his tracking system is flawless.
But pick one of note.
Pick one? Oh man, that would
The most impressive one that you consider.
Where's it? Section.
Irony, if this was an Enterprise D, you'd probably steal this one.
Voyager has it.
Now,
Voyager's gonna steal this one.
I don't know. Because
I
Voyager never went up against a ship with a cloaking device. That definitely hurts.
had it in here. Aside from the 2 engineers, system at 31 engineers from.
It could be something tiny, it could be something invisible.
Well, he's looking at that. I'm gonna answer it. Voyager has the top line scanners, which can scan a fly on the planet.
On screen, the most impressive detection feat that was demonstrated.
On screen, when
screen.
they were going to find Neelix's organs after they were harvested, and they found his organs in the middle of below a planet that even had fake rocks. They had these things on this planet where they didn't even know that was past there, but they were able to scan there and pass there. They even found some dilithium there, and they found
I have
Neelix's
one.
organs where they introduced the harvesters.
Okay.
Now, the ship has a special tracking system. The HoloNet transceiver to track ships through hyperspace.
On screen
It was
feat.
used on screen
Okay.
in Clone Wars.
Alright.
He was tracking down. This is when he was tracking down the guy that stole the ship, the pirate, Okana. He found it just by using the HoloNet. It only took him. It looked literally in record time. It only took him not even that long. So let's go with human time. I want to go about 5 minutes.
Okay. So he found somebody that was fleeing.
Yeah, that took his ship because he had the slave too.
Alright.
which slave 2 is just a slave 1. Just
Well, this is slave 1 has that ability.
yes.
Yeah. You basically use the slave 1 to find the slave 2, which is basically a small one-man craft when it was in hyperspace. So it was basically finding
thread trackers,
Alright.
and it's also homing beacons. So
Okay.
it's all part of it.
Okay, well, Voyager actually detected Neelix's organs, which is basically smaller than a person underground through a fake
a force
asteroid
shield.
field, plus found lithium at the same
How
time.
far was it?
It was in the middle of the
I don't know, but how
planet.
far was the ship from said location?
Up in space. They were trying
Was
to
it-
find it. They had already left.
Was it in orbit of the planet when it picked them
No.
up, or was it
It
okay?
was flying.
Okay, so it was at warp speed when it picked them up. Well,
That's when they realized they missed Neelix. You saw. You didn't
Yeah,
see the.
okay.
You saw the episode.
All right.
You saw what they did.
so based off of that, I'm going to basically say you both did about an equal feat in detection. Okay, now this is
The
where.
amount of organs is really tiny like that.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so next up is, well, when you inevitably got a crew or you're basically picking somebody up, we're going to be going with detention. How you hold basically prisoners on board your craft.
And you hold them in the brig with a force shield around them.
Okay,
They can't leave.
since Slave 1 kind of missed starting the last one, I'll let Slave 1, since Chris accidentally started on saying it earlier.
Yeah.
So it should be fresh in his mind, so you shouldn't need to look it up too quick.
Yeah. So he has 6 cages, only carries six prisoners, but knowing Boba, he put more prisoners inside the cages. So
So what does these cages on screen demonstrated to use for holding them?
holding them.
Iron bars, force fields,
Not
gravitational
bars.
plating,
One's actually lasers. Not
Okay.
lightsaber shooter, but it's actually lasers.
laser bars,
Yes.
or okay,
Laser bars.
okay then. So basically, you can actually reach through them in between the bars, or would it vaporize your arm off reaching
The
between?
heat from the lasers could actually literally cauterize your skin, but won't put it off.
Okay
Depending
then.
on how stupid you would be.
Well,
All right.
you need to have something better than that.
Now then, Star Trek Voyager has on screen shown only one brig. Keep that in mind. I do know that much.
Actually, Voyager has a brig, but it has multiple rooms in it, which they have shown.
Okay.
And when they have held multiple prisoners in there, when the Voyager was battling, when they were trying to take Voyager there, and they imprisoned them. And Voyager has a room, but it's force shields all around it, so they can't even get out without a person physically at a desk turning it off. So nobody's ever been able to escape. And when you just touch it, you don't get hurt, but you just can't get out. It even held the Borg.
No one has escaped his ship either. But because aside from that,
But it even
he's
held the
also,
Borg.
Boba is
When
also the
Voyager was
purchase system as
battling the Borg.
well. If someone were to escape the cage, which no one ever has, Boba would be the second form of prison escape, which would be the second form of the security system where he killed.
Well, in fairness, Voyager can say that considering the crew would also
They
respond.
didn't escape.
Also
They
respond as
couldn't
well.
escape. Yeah, Voyager would respond.
Okay
to
then.
the big ship.
They check in and Voyager's brig and they don't check out until they get released.
All right, so we're going to be going with.
They held 7 to 9 in there for a long time.
All right, so nobody's escaped the Slave 1, nobody's escaped USS Voyager. Major irony here is that because this is Voyager and not the Enterprise D, that means Voyager's impeccable no escape reputation for the brigs
true.
actually helps. So that means basically I want to break it down to this. Slave 1 is a small ship, it's one person. Major difference here, Voyager on average has a crew of over
Actually,
100.
This actually fits one pilot, one co-pilot, and 2 passengers, 5 people.
Yeah. But I'm just saying on average, Slave 1
average,
has
yeah,
1 to 2 people on it, and it's a small ship. So basically, the irony here is that Voyager may be bigger, but also Voyager is shown to have internal tracking systems, which can be used to locate escapees.
And they can beam them into the
Which they
brig.
can be exactly. So actually, the second line of defense transporters actually gives Voyager that hand in the event they do escape. However, nobody has actually gotten out of the brig. So basically, all secondary defenses don't really matter.
Yeah.
So basically, this one, in a nutshell, unfortunately,
Ghost is.
is a draw. Actually,
Oh, really?
yeah,
How can it be a draw?
because one major problem here: neither ships actually had any escapees
So they
from the
were
brigs
never tested.
themselves.
Nope.
So they were never
When he
tested.
drives
You
the
can't
ship,
escape.
when he drives the ship, he sets the coordinates and he just patrols the ship the whole time.
Irony here is that if this was actually the Enterprise D, the Slave 1 would have actually won this.
Yeah, true.
Because the Enterprise D has actually had 3 escapee cases.
Yeah.
And nonetheless, the ship was even sabotaged after the person escaped.
But Voyager's more advanced than Voyager is more advanced in the galaxy because Voyager is a warship.
That was even an early Next Generation episode.
Well, you gotta
Okay.
remember the Galaxy class is supposed to be.
Now we come to major irony here is that we come to the actually meat and cheese and grits of these vessels. The crew. You do not need your extra information here.
I don't know, it's just that I got the crew right here. All right.
Okay.
Voyager is made to hold 1,200 crew.
1 second, is that gonna be clear to Chris? While I'm doing this, we just check the camera, make sure it's still recording.
okay.
Chris, you can only pick one time frame and one crew of the Slave
It's
One.
still
You cannot
recording.
pick multiple ones. You cannot
That's
say
he
them all.
never had a crew.
Exactly, that's a major irony
It's
here.
just many pilots.
I know, I'm just saying you gotta only pick one time frame for the Slave One, which had on it. Okay, so then,
It's all four.
Voyager has more crew.
well, unfortunately, Voyager has a crew of over 100,
Oh yeah, I know.
which all have different skills.
We're
Okay,
talking about a small ship here.
which we're talking about small ship here. So that basically means is that,
Voyager took this one.
which means that basically you will then get to actually, you also unfortunately have to pick one time frame from Voyager. You cannot say Kess and 7 of 9 at the same time. You can only pick 7 of 9 or Kess. This has to be one time frame from Voyager as well.
Luckily,
Well, when Voyager left on the
Okay.
first episode, they had 900 crewmen.
All right, which that was only
On the first
one
episode.
movie episode, so guess what? You can't pick that time frame because that was only one episode. Okay, so so you picked your time frame. Have you picked your time frame from Voyager?
But what? How many crews on the
No,
ship?
basically
Actually, what
crews,
about Hondo?
skills,
Hold on.
and abilities that they have to offer to make your ship better.
Well, 7 to 9, my favorite.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the 9th time frame. Okay, are you ready,
Because
Chris?
She knows everything about everything.
Yeah,
She's
Hondo
aboard.
O'Connor. Okay.
Okay then. Since Voyager's a crew of over 100 and he's gonna have a lot of skills to go through, we're gonna go ahead and let Slave One go first.
Oh, I'm gonna look up skills of all the crew.
Actually, it's gonna be easy for you because you've got a board, which is unfair.
She can do everything.
Dude, we got low batteries, so we gotta make this quick.
We'll put it on the chart. Go ahead and stop on it. Alright, so crew, go based off of on-screen pieces that ones of note of your interest for each one. So we'll go ahead and since Slave One's, like I said, it's one time for instance, Slave One's got a small crew, we'll let Slave One go first.
She just wants to say how many crews on the ship?
Just interesting, like feats of notes for your time frame of your crew.
Okay. Gotcha.
So that way you can show their expertise.
Alright.
Well, due to the small ship, it just has one for pilot, one for co-pilot, one for someone to run the guns, with 2 passengers. When the Spaceport O'Connor took it, he did fit his crew in there with the cages. They're not in the cages, but they fit in there with the cages, so it's about... There's not really a lot of people, but there were a lot of skilled people in there.
Yeah, so we'll go
Not
with
really.
on screen, you know, feats
Well,
of
on
note.
screen, there's just the
well,
things listed.
Well, did they do anything, did any particular crews that you would pick has done anything of note?
Of note,
Yeah, like what they've done of interest, note.
sadly, the O'Connor crew did nothing of interest. They just took the
Okay.
Slave One in order for them to just keep...
Okay, then we'll pass it on. Let Voyager pick. I guess you pick any one particular feat of
I
note
want to
they've
talk
done.
about the episodes with Voyager and 7 of 9 and Janeway when they were, it was during the Kazon era, when they were transporting what Janeway thought was an honorable group of Kazon, but thanks to 7 of 9's research and ability in her view of astrometrics, she found out that Kazon group was actually plotting when Janeway was trying to create a space treaty around there and believing them that they were being tormented by several groups of Kazon. She found out that the Kazon leader that she was helping was actually plotting to have Janeway a reason to walk out and then blow up all the other Kazon leaders. So, but because of 7 of 9's unique ability and distrust of everybody being a Borg, that she was able to save the day. So in my opinion, that she saved all the Kazon's leaders and saved changing the balance of power totally in the Delta Quadrant.
Well, we're not going to go and list more multiple feats, but basically, it sounds like Voyager's got the crew on this one. What was it?
Voyager's over here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright, can I shake my phone? Alright.
You asked
Okay.
for just one, and there's so much in Kazon.
Yeah, we're not going to go through
There's
it.
just so many.
Plus, picking
interesting
7 and
stories.
9, I mean, the only world outside of Voyager's got is Janeway's massive and intervening and violating certain. We're not going to go into that. So we're going to go on to range. Basically, how far can a ship go without maintenance or servicing? How far out has the Slave One gone?
As in what way? Depends on what you're talking about.
Basically, what is the total range of the ship? Basically, much like how you could put gas in a car and then just basically like in front of the gas pedal, how far can the car go before it needs to put gas in it again?
Let's say it's actually
This is actually going to be the interesting one right here.
Oh, we're just gonna win.
Cause I gotta do the
Multiple episodes where they're looking for the lithium.
The length is 21.5, the width is 20. Wingspan, maximum acceleration is 2,500 Gs, maximum speed is 1,000 kph. It's a class 4.
Let's just simplify this. Has the Slave One ever referenced in needing to get supplies or fuel?
They've never referenced it to get.
Okay, so basically,
So you don't know.
You don't know.
They never listed in the Star Wars franchise because it wouldn't really be a necessity.
I'm just saying the animated series and everything.
No.
So they never. Okay. Well, Voyager had episodes where they were looking for basically fuel resources, which in this case would be dilithium and food.
Well, they were always doing that because they had a crew of 200 on board that they had to feed, and they never said they did it as a necessity. But Janeway's the type of person that always believes in keeping everything supplied in advance.
Okay, then. Since
But I can find out online Star Trek's blueprints.
don't worry about it. It was going off of on screen. In that case, despite the fact that due to the fact
Voyager
that
came all the way
Slave
back
One,
from the Delta Quadrant without.
given the fact Slave One's never actually referencing needing food or supplies, unfortunately, it's also in the system where you can basically get both exceptionally easily. Voyager's actually look for both. Unfortunately, I have to declare this one a draw, and neither one gets the point on this one. Okay, now next up is structure. Now to define our viewers for what structure means is that the outside of the ship is the hull. The structure of it is the bars that goes underneath the hull that the hull is attached to. That basically gives the ship its basic shape. Okay? That is basically the framework, like I-beams in a skyscraper. Okay. So basically, the question here is, how blown up or how messed up has the ship gone and then survived and was still working after? It's also known as endurance. Okay? Given that Voyager's done so many things, and I ain't never actually seen the movies, I'm kind of wondering this on account of that. I want to hear it. How blown up has the Slave One gotten?
Never.
How much punishment has it taken?
Took a couple minor hits, but remember it has a fast shield generation, so it just hit the shields. Nothing
Okay.
else.
Well, that goes under defense. Okay, then. Passing over to pick one. Don't go in list 12 or 13,
Yeah,
7 of
The
them.
Year of Hell.
Okay.
It's actually in.
They even Voyager
You can
even
use
flew
your- you can use
with
your
a
miniature-
temporal torpedo.
You
You
stuck
can
in it.
even use your miniature and point out where the ship had holes in it, it's been blown up.
The point, right?
Okay, even though
Wait,
Voyager
right.
has ultimate shields and defenses, no Federation ship can withstand temporal torpedoes. So, the Voyager had temporal torpedoes here, 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 and here, and it still flew, and they were still fighting as he was trying to alter the temporal lines in order to bring back 100% of his race just to save his wife. He didn't care how much damage he did. But the Voyager just kept right on going. And the people kept right on
They
enduring.
didn't even get to the hull breaches as well.
Yeah, I was
It was just shown later on.
To get to that. The hull breaches.
The temporal torpedo went literally through the hull and was sticking in.
Well, given you.
They walked in and they had
Well, Voyager takes it for the framework
Chakotay
underneath it.
disarmed the temporal torpedoes. But then again, it never happened to.
Now, major irony here is that because Voyager's defenses has actually been breached, it actually gives Slave One defenses as well.
That's temporal torpedoes.
I know.
But it would endure. It would get through his too.
Well, we're going based off of
torpedo.
individuals.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we actually get to the fun part where we can go to the closing ones. That way you can both bring up things of note that you feel that was overlooked or missed that you would like to mention, that you would like to just add to this.
It's a spaceship.
Okay, it's a spaceship. So
Oh, I never knew that. And it flies in space just like that. People missed it. It's just, and this is a transformer.
Anything you would like to add a note to it? Anything you'd like to add a note of the slave wine?
Yeah.
Or do you think we covered yours enough?
The person has armor. Do
Okay.
people have armor?
Voyager
No.
is the only ship that they've shown on Star Trek
That's the-
that has a unique ability to land on a planet without destroying it. Because even shuttles would burn up with come into the atmosphere.
Oh, actually-
But Voyager's defenses are so strong it won't burn up, so it can land.
A little correction.
Even in the
Shuttles.
shuttles were burning up.
Shuttles did land on planets.
Correct.
Next generation,
Change that.
they showed shuttles landed. Star Trek original series, they showed shuttles landed. The entire series, they've shown shuttles landed.
We've
on
also
planets
shown
and
entire
taken up.
shuttles burning up.
I know, but those are special circumstances.
Yeah. But Voyager, being a starship, is the only one that can land.
However, Voyager has
Has
actually
landing gear.
has
And it has
actually-
landed in more than one episode.
it has landed on planets that shuttles could not. All right. So, all right. Those are your closing ones.
It even landed on the
Fine.
Y-class planet.
Due to making this ship land, it always lands like this. If it lands like this, it blows.
Voyager has landing gear.
I'm saying this has landing gear, but it always lands like this for a reason.
Actually, technically,
No.
it was landed like this because remember the loading bay door was down here, and then they brought the carbonated frozen
That's
on
what I
solo up into here.
Yeah, they also changed it too. It also lands like this.
All right.
Well, Voyager has landing gear, so it doesn't have to misland.
Because girl will be right here.
But I mean, Voyager has landing gear, but this is the original Voyager. I like the other one better.
Yeah, the blade of
The
armor.
armored
one.
Voyager.
Okay, so final score is.
Voyager one. Wait, there's a winner. Ryu always wins this round, and
Of
he
course.
chose the Class B.
All right, Voyager definitely takes it. However, Slave One does get one slight. It does get one additional point. That is actually technically maneuverability on account the ship is really tiny.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's really tiny.
So I forgot to add maneuverability. So definitely the Slave One gets it for maneuverability, which I forgot to note. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Actually, compare the size now. Oh, it's a goal.
So it's 6-4. So actually, Voyager only won by 2 points.
That's only one thing.
That's very close. All right, Chris, do it.
Do what?
Do what you said you want to do.
Voyager goes through slipstream.
Yeah.
Your
But
ship go through slipstream without help.
it's available.
Yeah.
Slipstream even exists in Star Wars.
It might not even so.
Because Star
Well,
Wars
it
uses
could because it's a
hyperspace.
class for hyperspeed, so.
Yeah, because Star Wars uses hyperdrive. So there you have it.
Hyperdrive.
Voyager just barely edged out the Slave One.
Somebody has to do a closing,
Stop
David.
recording.
Thank you, Washies.
All right. Let's review a very big Gorn, and the only Gorn ship actually one of the Gorn ships I was able to find for Star Trek Attack Wing, which is never shown in Star Trek. Let's see what we got here. All right. You know what? Yeah, let's do the big Gorn first.
Oh, sweet. Well, show them this.
Yeah, I also got the door paneling. Is a bit the Gorn, destroy the Federation outpost. On this is basically a bit about the Gorn. Some more about the Gorn. And the Gorn captain, as seen in the Star Trek original TV series, going at did out Mr. Kirk. So we've got a bit of a fancy sci-fi secret like Velcro technology too. And it's got some clips from the Star Trek history. Yeah, made by Playmates Toys. So, let's get to the meet and grits. I know none of you is actually interested in the box. Well, this one's really in here.
That's why I don't take things out the box.
All right.
Right bottom, the force open, force up.
So it's not the bottom.
I was gonna say, right bottom, force up.
You know what? There we go. All right.
Wow.
I came with a few things. Came with the
Oh, let's start open.
communication device. Let's get a good look at these accessories that this big guy came with. All right, it came with the little stabbing thing.
This is stabbing down.
And then we got here the Goran communication device I spoke with Kirk with in the episode. Watch it, you'll see that Kirk actually hit this Goran and he didn't even feel it. And here's the stick that the Goran used. Then all the accessories? Yeah, turn all the accessories. Okay, that boring stuff's out of the way. I'll get the big guy out. Whoa. And what? I'm not missing this opportunity. We got twist ties. And a zip tie. I'm actually out of character here because if I was in character I would actually just cut these. The thing is that so many stuff I get now is all those little annoying rubber things. I do not want to miss this opportunity to actually do this again. Those Transformers and various other figures used to use twist ties everywhere. Oh, that's the one I cut. So I didn't realize it. And I realized that there were twist ties. Yeah, bring these back. Start using these again. You're making kids miss the opportunity of actually doing this.
Oh, so this is the Gorniest ship.
I want to though cut the zip tie because zip tie ain't going to no way. Okay, back of it, we got the little 1701. All right. Okay, posability. Actually, yeah, you got the hip joints, you got the nice pivoting action here, you got extremely stiff, wait a minute. Nope, there is no joint on that ankle. Alright, you got the shoulders. Feels a bit of a ratchet there, I'm not sure. It's supposed to be like that. No wrist joint, no finger joints. For a figure of this
And how's he gonna stick?
turning, and well,
Right hand. Yeah.
apparently everything's for the right hand. So you got, it comes with 3 accessories and you can only hold 1.
One sec.
And I don't see any way to put this on his belt. So I'll just show you, he used Velcro and they used Velcro and attached it to his belt, so we would always have the communicator with them. So, for a figure this size, at the very least, they could have done 1, 2, 3, about 4 or 6 more joints at the very least, and maybe put a little bit of this way action for the head. Overall, though, the figure sculpt is actually pretty impressive. I'm gonna stick this guy next to my TV or my 360 maybe. Wait a minute, I can't put him on 360. I got my very heavily armed Transformer on my 360. I did a review on it, so there's an Easter egg for you to find. That's me out of character by this thing where I'm gonna put him in. Okay, but now let's see what the Goran ship offers us here. Maybe we can find something out about the Goran ship. Expansion upgrade stuff on the back as usual, and it's Gornurus expansion pack.
Gorniest. Oh, that's how you open those. Jeez,
Magnetic welding at its finest. I studied welding, so I know what I'm talking about here.
Ooh.
Expansion pack contents, don't care about that.
Yeah, expansion pack. What are these?
Blue insert, don't care about that. Okay, let's start with the ship, then we'll see if we can find out anything about the ship from the cards.
Oh, dude, what?
Yeah, this is a card game actually.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, this is a card game. I got Defiant somewhere as well.
Really?
Don't open that, don't open that on camera.
Hold on. So what the? What?
I'll put this on altitude.
Oh, I see
Two.
now. Huh.
There it is.
Is this, which way's front, which way's back? I'm guessing, I think I'm looking at it right. Oh, here it is. Gordon. The Gordiest ship. I don't know, usually the ships are smaller than the people. don't know how he's gonna fit in that.
Oh, all right.
Oh, this is an expansion pack.
Yeah, it's expansion pack. This ain't the full game.
Hmm.
All right, I was doing it upside down. There we go. Okay, so let's look at the Gorn ship. Very original series style in the sails and the sides. The bridge is apparently right there. A little bit of a domed-like bridge. Variation tail. I'd have to admit, it's the most unique styled TOS ship I've seen so far. I do admit it is pretty interesting, and I do like it. It's a bit like a backwards, sideways, inside-out Star Federation ship. I do like it.
Where's the front? Oh, okay, see. Okay, I've been looking at it wrong. I thought the long thing was the gun.
Nope.
No.
Long end is not the gun. Here's the pig. Pig again, alright. There it is, okay. I didn't want to break that pig. I broke enough of those pigs, okay. Alright, let's find out if this can tell us anything about the Gorn ship, since I don't know anything about Gorn ships. That's the base card for it, which I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use it. So I don't play the game. So who cares? Okay, targeted phaser strike 4 attack. Disable this card to perform this attack. Says slack. When attacking during the modified attack dice step, you may revert 1 block. Okay, that don't tell me anything about the ship. Jammed communications. Slar. You may field this savage upgrade. That don't tell me anything about the ship. Impulse overload. Oh, okay, impulse overload. Discard this card to target a ship at range 1 of your ship and roll 3 attack dice.
Hey, that's you! Gorn.
Oh, and improve deflector screens when defending during the compare results step. Okay, improve deflector screens. Okay, here we go. Gorner, sorry, here's the ship.
Okay.
Here's the ship card. Okay, apparently it's got, I think that's a 3 in attack. Well, wait, that's 3 in torpedo. That's 3 in torpedo, apparently. That's 1 in phasers. That must be range for movement, 3, and then that's 4 in shields.
Huh.
I don't know anything about the game, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Compared to other ships. When attacking with your primary weapon, okay, let's see if we got a hero one in here.
You see the card one for the Gornies?
That's salvage. Ambush and Sunstreet special rules.
Yeah. And I guess
okay, we got a generic Gorn ship, so let's compare it to.
this is 22 life.
Fake messages, ambush and industry, movement card, Gorn raiding party. I can see the Gorn doing raiding parties.
Huh. Seems kind of interesting. So it's 22 life on that thing. Or something.
Alright, the Gornerus only has a higher in the shields by 1 point. That was a 20, one's a 22.
Hey, I found Spock. Wow, the texture on these cards, man.
Yeah, pretty good cards.
Yeah, they're good cards, but holy cow.
Alright. Well,
Oh, dude, wait, what's this? Special rules?
yeah, it's for a special game apparently.
Oh, okay, so it's not...
Well, I didn't learn much about the...
Wait, here's the movement chart. Hey, Gorn raiding party. So that's the chart.
Well, it didn't tell me much about the Gorn ship in comparison to what I've seen in Star Trek. I kind of don't play this game, so... Okay. Well, I do have to admit, the Gorn is an overall kind of a cool character from the one episode he was in the original series, effectively, and the ship and the card game, I guess it looks pretty cool. I see definitely that movement points.
Right there.
I can definitely see those movement points.
No clue. So go back. Oh, Captain, we need you at the ship, the brig.
Alright, so I'm going to go head up to the bridge and take care of things.
Yeah, Cleon invasion.
So, Starfleet Captain David has chosen to do a review himself. Well, I can't very well at that stage. So, I bring from Rogue One and from the good old Star Wars movies that we all enjoy. No prequel stuff here. Now, let's start off by taking a look at the Rebel U-Fighter, Rogue One. you're wondering. That's the back of it. Well, let's see now. I find this interesting. It shows the stand going into the stand and into the ship. And it shows the ship on here both in the same configuration. But then look at this. Hot Wheels has given it this ability.
Oh!
Nice blasters, nice, fairly decent looking engines. Overall, for a ship of this size, I do have to admit, it's a very nice looking ship.
Dude, that's awesome. And what's this? Oh, the Ewing fighter. Oh, what?
Rebel Ewing fighter. Looks like Rebels are stepping up their game in Rogue One. Alright, now let's have a looky-loo at the Imperial shuttle. Here's what it looks like in the packaging. And of course, there it is going onto the stand going into the stand. And for the ship's both showing me. Now, the difference on this one's got the wings up on this one, and on the back it has the wings down. At least it actually admits it can do it. Well, I know you don't like the packaging, so let's get to the actual ship.
Oh, let's talk to Captain Davidson. The Sith, making things harder to get out. Don't kill
We must register a complaint with the Empire for making this packaging just a little too tough. There we go. Shuttle got out relatively okay, it seems like. Wings on this one's actually okay. Fairly soft rubber here, but let's see how tough it is to put wings down. Ooh. Snap joints to them into position. Up and down. Alright. Shuttle actually looks pretty good. I think this one actually looks better.
Oh, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed by the weight on that one. Plus, that one actually looks a bit better than this one does, but this one just looks kind of like a hot rod. That Earth show Phineas and Ferb brought from outer space. I could see this ship being used for that music video.
Wait a second. I just remember. I was like, wait. Wow. I didn't know that.
I call these
No stats.
okay, not perfect.
Oh, there's an Imperial shuttle. Okay.
They seem to kind of expand the soft rubber on the moving parts. Should have gone all die cast. At least that's my opinion. So I call these okay. This one actually looks better. This one looks much better.
That Rebel ship, it has so many flaws to it. When the wings are spread, it's an easy target. I am sorry. Like, look at this. You can try to maneuver between something like that, and it's too late.
Honestly,
Is that how?
I would mod it to be like that all the time.
No.
That looks too perfect like that.
Literally, that's how I would keep it.
Yes. Well,
So this is from Rogue One? Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to wait to see what it does.
yeah.
Alright, cool.
I'm going to go hunt some Sith and some Jedi.
Oh, speaking of which, that rebel you're looking for, he was somewhere around the backyard.
Well, I gotta.
He said meet him out there.
Yeah, I'm going to go hunt him down now.
Rashka versus David. David doesn't like you, I think you're ugly.
Well, Rashka, I think you get a little too full of yourself. Luckily for you, I'm a veteran Sith.
I'm new to this.
hours.
Grab my head!
Until that. You know what?
Be fast, stupid!
That'll be nice. You know, Roscoe, you don't have Jedi or Sith powers. You never got training. Sith Chris said he won't train you. Then I trained him. He says I fit. So from Seasparkles Corner, me and Chris and Vroshka
And my random
Starfleet,
glass is missing, which we found, thank goodness.
yeah, and Starfleet
Instant
David,
replay, it's all.
Starfleet David, and the Sith Destroyer and Sith Chris and everybody else. We wish to say thank you for watching our great spectacular. Last time I checked, when I cut this together, we were already past about 50 minutes worth of the Sci-Fi Spectacular.
We also still have a couple things for Sci-Fi Spectacular you need to do yet, if I remember right.
Oh yeah, we will be having 3 videos, which will be separate from the Spectacular, so that way you know what they are. I'm going to be reviewing an Attack Wing Dominion fighter, a Bluetooth Star Destroyer speaker, and Chris here will be beginning a multi-part review of a modular lightsaber.
Oh, sweet.
Those are going to be the 3 things that you're going to have to watch separately from this one. So those will be live, ironically, before this one will be, because this will have to be cut in with the rest of the Spectacular. So you got that to look forward to. So
But we still love you guys.
So we love you. Thanks to our Patreon for being our first Patreon. And as always,
I do not like you at all! That's
Live-
what I was going to say, but
live long and prosper. And you enjoyed this massive video.
May the force be with you.
If you enjoyed this massive video, give it the old-fashioned thumbs up. And take a Wookiee's face and put it into that like button. But be gentle, Wookiees do bite.
Also, make sure you have a Wookiee steak. It's very chewy.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I'm done.
subscribe to catch a random craziness. So thank you for watching.
Oh, if you guys are wondering, David won because he just slashed Broshka's face like this. So,
Yeah, Vroshka ended up losing an arm, a leg, his stomach, his back, and half his head.
well, Broshka has a good regenerative factor, just if you cut his head, he's kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Everything else can regenerate, just not his face.
All right.
And that's how we died.
Peace out.